For class today, you're gonna want one dumbbell, and that's gonna be for upper body, and then a mat or a soft surface. And then if you have a stability ball at home, I've got an option for you to use that. Otherwise, you're just gonna be lying flat on the ground. So I'm gonna show you two different options for that. So if you don't have a ball, do not worry about it. It's not something that you need. I just really want you to have that one dumbbell for upper body, and then your mat for soft surface, especially if we're gonna be lying on our backs. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our pillar prep. We're gonna basically do a full sun salutation so we can get ourselves stretched out from head to toe. So I'm gonna start with that deep inhale, and then we're gonna exhale, and we're gonna kind of let our body kind of in that forward fold, really get heavy and stay there for a while. So stay with me and don't get ahead if you do know that full sun salutation routine. So here we go, slight bend in the knees, big inhale, fan arms up. Hold it, keep reaching up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Completely allow your head and neck to get heavy. Grab the opposite elbow and just sway side to side. And hands down to the ground. Push the ground away with your fingertips and your feet, your heels. And then bring those hands to the thighs and go into a nice flat back and just hold here. Keep that bend in the knees, keep pushing the butt, the hips back. Feel that nice little stretch in our hamstrings and our back. Pull those shoulders away from your ears, hold here. And then forward fold all the way down to the ground again. Step back into plank and hold your plank. Tuck that belly button in nice and tight. Hands directly below the shoulders. Don't reach out too far in front of you. We don't want our arms basically to be angled out. We want them to be straight down from our shoulders. Next, we're going to go into down dog. So take a few little steps closer to those hands, allowing your tailbone to come up to the sky. Do your best, keep those heels down, push the ground away with your palms. Press those feet firmly into the ground. Another great stretch for our hamstrings here. Taking it slow and easy. I want you to pedal your heels, so bend one knee and keep the other one straight, but we're still in that down dog position. Tailbone still right up to the sky. Just bend and extend. Super slow. Now slide that left foot to the middle and extend your right leg straight up in the air. Push the ground right with your hands. And then step up to those hands and hold this nice low lunge position. Right foot forward. Keep that right heel down, just hold. Keep your left hand on the ground, open up to the right side, hold. Really twist that upper body open. Hands come back down, push yourself back, straighten out that front leg. And then step to that foot. Let's go ahead and do the left leg focus. So big inhale, hold it, reach up overhead. And exhale, forward fold, get heavy. Grab those elbows, sway side to side. Hands back to the ground, push the ground away. And push yourself into that half lift position. Push tailbone back, hips, glutes. Hands all the way down for plank. Step yourself into that plank position. Tuck that belly button in tight. Walk those feet and hands a little bit closer together to get yourself in a down dog. Try to keep those heels down. Good, bring that right foot to the middle, left leg comes straight up, hold. And then step to those hands, hold that deep lunge, get that front heel down. Open up to that left side, twist that upper body open, stretch that upper back. Hands come back down. Straighten out that front leg, hold. And step all the way in, slowly bring yourself on up. Perfect. Now we're gonna move into movement prep. Our first we're gonna do is pogos. That's just hopping on one leg. If you need to modify that, you're just gonna raise your right heel up and then kind of do a single leg calf raise on the left and then vice versa. So you always keep one down. Otherwise, we're just hopping on that one foot. It's gonna be 5 and 5. And keep alternating between right and left. And we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Again, otherwise you're just doing those 5 calf raises. Keeping the other foot down too as well. So a single leg calf raise is your modifier. Last 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, step it out nice and wide into a sumo squat. We're going to squat, tap, squat, tap. See how I'm staying nice and low? Ready, set, go. Squat, tap, squat, tap. Stay low and stay wide. Ten seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it up. Pull those shoulders back. Let's get ready for strength block 1. This is where you have the option to use a stability ball if you have one. What we're going to do is it's essentially a bridge hold. One of your legs is holding yourself up. The other one, it's bent, so we're kind of bringing that knee into our chest. So you have the option to do that on a ball. So you would walk yourself out, get yourself into that nice bridge position. Bring one foot into the middle, and then the other foot's gonna come up and hold. The knee that is up, the opposite one is going to be doing a single arm press with our one dumbbell. So option for a stability ball. Otherwise, we're on the ground. Up and glute bridge. So I'm gonna bring my right leg to the middle, left knee to my chest, and I'm pressing with my right arm. So those are your 2 options. Stability ball is gonna be a little trickier because you have to balance and shift on that ball. Otherwise, down flat on the ground, we don't have that shift of the ball. So choose which works for you if you happen to have that equipment too as well. And then our next move, we'll obviously just switch legs and switch arms, but then we've got a kneeling if you're on the ground, or seated if you're using your ball, overhead tricep extension. You're gonna hold your dumbbell straight up and down, frame our face with our upper arms, lower with that bend, and then extend nice and straight. So if you're on the ground, you stay on the ground, kneel for triceps. If you're using a ball, you're gonna come up, bring yourself up to a seated position, and same upper body movements. All right, let's get going. 5 rounds, 20 seconds each. Basically, we only have 2 moves, but we're breaking it up into 3 moves so we can do the right side, left side, and then our tricep. So go ahead and get yourself set up if you're using your ball or if you're using the floor. My pregnancy stability's definitely got me on the floor for this one. So if you're using the floor, I'm there with you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hold yourself up. One knee comes in and that knee just stays there. Other leg presses. Really press that heel deep into the ground. Get yourself up nice and stable. 3, 2, 1. Quick little transition time to switch to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Palm facing towards your feet. If you're on the ball, we're bringing that upper arm right about to our chest level. If you're on the ground, you can bring it so it taps the floor. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Bring yourself up to seated or kneeling for triceps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Shift ourselves back to our single leg bridge with our press. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. 5-second transition. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Seated or kneeling triceps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Single leg bridge with our press. Round 3. Ready, set, go. Really get that heel that's down on the ground firmly into the ground. Work on those glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 seconds to transition. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you're down on the ground, we're trying to get as much of our back up off the ground as we can. Squeezing those glutes. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Seated or kneeling triceps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get that arm all the way up there. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Back to our bridge. We've got 2 more rounds. Then we get a break. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Transition, other side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Triceps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Last round right here, round 5. You're on the ground, we're getting our glutes up. You're on that ball, you're stabilizing. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last time for all of these. Really work hard. Heels into the ground. Squeezing the glutes, both of us. 3, 2, 1. Transition, other side. We go in 3, 2, 1, begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Triceps. Last 20 seconds of strength block 1 right here. 3, 2, 1. Begin. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Go ahead and take a quick little break, and then I'll come back and show you strength block 2 exercises. For strength block 2, all you're going to need is that dumbbell. We're done with that stability ball if you use that for strength block 1. Our exercises, there's just 2, but we're going to split it up between right and left, so we technically have 4 exercises each round for strength block 2. Your first one is just a lateral lunge, but I want you to hold a dumbbell in the opposite hand of the foot that you step out with. So we're going to hold that hand, or hold that dumbbell with my right hand, step out to the left. Notice how I transition my hand from the side of my body to the middle of my body. That's what I want you doing. So dumbbell palms facing you, and then it transitions to palm facing back behind you once you step to the middle. No transition time. We're automatically going to switch that dumbbell from one hand to the other and then step off to the other side. Then your next move, you're going to hold a high split stance. This is basically a lunge stance, but your legs are going to be straight. So you'll have a slight bend just for stability, more in that back leg than the front. And it's going to be a single arm press. And then again, not much transition time, because all we have to do is switch that lead leg and switch the dumbbell to the other hand for the other shoulder. So those are our 2 moves. We're going to get started with our first one. We've got that lateral lunge, dumbbell held in the opposite hand as you step out with for that foot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Shift that dumbbell around from facing you to facing behind you. Bend the knee of the foot you're stepping out with. Push that butt back. 3, 2, 1. Other side right away. Should fly through this strength block. Not a lot of transitions here. All done upright. Last 3, 2, 1. Very good. One foot forward, the other one back, and go. Again, this isn't a lunge. If anything, you'll have one leg bent, the other one will be straight. Palm facing forward for our press. 3, 2, 1. Transition and go. Pull that belly button nice and tight. Little core stability with our split stance. Last 5, and then right into our lunge. Just keep that dumbbell where it's at. Ready, set, lunge. See how easy that is? Just drop that arm, and then step out with the opposite foot. One right into the other. Three, 2, 1, switch. Last 5, and this arm will be our press. 3, 2, 1, split stance. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, switch and go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge. Round 3. Really bend that knee. Don't just step out to that side. We are lunging. We're getting low, pushing our butt back, weight in the heels. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Take your time. Go at your own pace. You don't have to stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Split stance. Press it up. 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch and go. 2 more rounds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step in and out to the side. Come on, bend that knee. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Split. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch and go. We got one more round. 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge. Here we go. This is it. Power through these 4. And then we're going to go right in to our big finisher. Little cardio spike. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3, 2, 1. Split stance. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Take a quick break, and then we'll come back for our cardio spike as the big finisher, and then we'll end with that regeneration. Big finisher. Our first move is switching pulse lunges. So you're going to give me 2 pulse lunges. So back to our split stance. 1, 2. You have the option to jump and switch. 1, 2, or step in, step back. So take the jump out or add it in, but 2 pulses. Your second move, we got to get down to the ground for push-ups. Modify down on the knees, up on the toes, or if you're close to a wall, you can do wall push-ups instead. That way you're staying up the entire time from our pulse lunges right to the wall for push-ups. 30 seconds each, 3 rounds, starting with our pulsing jump or step 2 lunges, and then down to the ground for push-ups. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Double pulse. Quick switch by either stepping in or hopping. Remember, our big finisher goes from one right into the other. So the time it takes you to get down to your push-up, your 30 seconds is already starting. Same with coming back up to our lunges. No transition time, just 3 minutes of hard work. 3, 2, 1, push-ups, here we go. Take your time getting down. It's your workout. Just know you've got 30 seconds to get there, do your push-ups, and get back up for those lunges. Halfway. Three, 2, 1, bring it back up. Go as soon as you're up and ready. Here's round 2. Halfway. Three, 2, 1, push-ups, let's go. Power up with that chest. Lead with that chest. Three, 2, 1, here we go. Last round. As soon as you're up and set, you're going. 2 pulls, really quick. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push-ups, let's go. Less than 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Way to push through that. Stay right here. Our first part of regeneration is child's pose. Toes and knees apart. Sit back on those heels. Reach forward and just hold. Try to get that breathing under control. Push those hips back. And let's go ahead and thread. So take your left hand through your right. You can relax your head on the ground. Push the ground away with the right. Keep trying to sit back on those heels. And switch right through the left. Hands come back. Set yourself up into our quadruped position and extend your right foot out. Right foot flat on the floor, left knee still on the ground. Push yourself towards your left heel and then power back. Feel that great stretch kind of in that groin, our hip flexors. If this bothers you for any reason, then I just want you to take your knee and kind of put it out a little bit wider than that quadruped position. Ready? And switch, other side. Push my dumbbell away. Again, if this bothers you, just set that knee a little wider and still push yourself back. Just kind of stay at that angle. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Go ahead and sit on those heels. If that bothers you for any reason, then go ahead and sit on your bottom, right arm across the chest, or you can stay kneeling. Either way. Same arm overhead. A lot of upper body today. And switch left across the chest. And overhead. And lastly, let's clasp those fingers behind the back and pull. Just like so. 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice deep breath. Thank you for joining me and have a good rest of your day.